It's the truth, even the future, you know. You got Claressa in this pic looking real awkward after crashing Papoose Mother's Day, right? I believe Claressa was supposed to be at a fight she had been promoting, her little boxing promotion or whatever she got. She said, F the fight. I've been doing all this promoting and it's time for the fight, but I'm going to hop on this flight because Pap ain't about to be out there over there on Mother's Day doing anything. I better not even sniff Remy Ma around. Matter of fact, hell nah. Hell nah, I'm going to go crash whatever he got going on with his mama and everybody. Sister, F that. So she basically crashed the joint like I had did the video, like Claressa goes to NY to crash Papoose Mother's Day. And what do you know it? Her size 27 shoe wearing ass over there in the pic with the fam. Mama like, Mama squad with her like, can you imagine how uncomfortable this gotta be for Papoose family? Like, just think about it, right? Imagine how many Mother's days his fam done spent with Remy Ma. Imagine how many Mother's Days they don't spend with Remy Ma. Whether it's his sisters, his mama. Now all of a sudden, her still married to Remy Ma's son, her still married son, over here with this new joint, Pap upstairs face ass, Claressa Shields in the pic, done showed up last minute, done just straight showed up. They had a little family joint playing at the concert. She done just crashed the joint. She recording, Pap over there talking to whoever. Y'all know he always talking to somebody like. Everybody in the joint line. She like, Pap, y'all taking the family pic? Yeah, let me. Mama ain't even looked at her once. Pap over there. Girl, when you supposed to be in Atlanta? I could have seen if this was Papoose birthday. You want to crash Papoose birthday. That's your married man, okay? That's y'all man, you and Remy, but Remy, that's Remy man on paper, because if something happened to Papoose and he was in the hospital on life support, you have no decisions to make, okay? All the decisions will be getting made by Remy Ma, and she fucking around gonna pull that plug. But it would have been different if it was like, anything, okay? Even if it was Christmas, it would be like, you won't be over there crashing it, but okay, that's your man. I get it. But it's Mother's Day. The man trying to, cool it with mama. Cool it with his sisters, who he shouted out. They got kids too. All the joints there had kids, Here you come. Here you come. Dum-dum, come over there. She said, F that promotion. She said, F that promotion. I'm about to crash this Mother's Day event. Or this Mother's Day weekend or whatever, right? Just don't know how to stay out the way, man. Just don't know how to stay out the way. While beefing, while already having drama. 1 minute she's online going back and forth with her cousin, with her best friend. You got that drama going on. Then you go crash out in New York. Because you know you can't let that man have a Mother's Day with his sister and his mama. You know? You gotta crash it, record everything, and you just gotta crash it being Claressa. Being the attention-seeking Claressa. You already look like the odd woman out in that pic for real, man. Let's just keep it a bug. This is why on the second pic, Pap was like, man, ain't nobody taking no picture. You get your little raggedy hands off me. Pap like, man, I'm going to the front, man. That's when Pap went to the front. He ain't want to be nowhere near you in that pic. Running around here crashing somebody Mother's Day trying to be seen. Running around here being the third wheel and shit. Girl, you is not the wife. You is not the wife. I don't know why you was over there trying to crash something. You done had them people feeling real uncomfortable. This is how it really do be though when you got people who've been dating a long time and they don't got cool with the family members, they in-laws, because at this moment that is Remy Ma's mother-in-law, right? That's Remy Ma's sisters-in-law by law. So when people been together a long time and they real cool with the family, then all of a sudden you got the mistress out there. Got the mistress out there stomping around in them size 28s out there. Over there with the crooked wig on. You know, it throws things off, man. Especially when she's in the middle of shenanigans, online beefing and online her little crusty crew, her old crusty crew, her cousin and her ex BFF or current BFF, when they got what they got going on, they the ratchets, man. They got gunshots going off. Like, come on, man. What are we talking about here, man? You something else, man. I just gotta keep it a buck. You're thirsty. Grab a Sprite. Grab a Sprite. You think Pap ain't wished Remy Ma a happy Mother's Day? You think he didn't? Claressa, you think he didn't? You know what I'm saying? Over here, press for this man. He ain't tripping on you right now. He at her too on the little Mother's Day post. He's let me at this bitch, man. But let me read this Mother's Day post that Pap had posted. Papoose had posted this. He said, "Happy Mother's Day to my beautiful, amazing mother. Had a great time at the concert last night, even though Claressa crazy ass wasn't supposed to be there. With my loved ones as we brought in Mother's Day." You see, Claressa, Mother's Day, not Mistress Day. I know you be slow sometimes, girl, and I see you. I thought you said you had a fatty in that pic, girl. The booty flatter than the basketball backboard. Niggas be doing layup drills on your booty, girl. Just stop talking about how fat your ass is. But he went on to say, the beautiful queens at Claressa Shields, at Miss Strong Forever, at Sherry Butter Loaf, at Pink Fendi. Peace to my brother $2. At Dave Huey, he's always making power moves. My brother at www.justleon, phenomenal actor who's played some monumental roles in his career. The masterful legendary MC at Mileo Glover. Happy Mother's Day to all the loving mothers worldwide. God bless. Like he put that. He was really talking about Remy, but he couldn't just say happy birthday to my kid's mama or to my wife. He really couldn't do that, right? He had to call Remy. Look, Claressa, best believe Remy Ma got a happy Mother's Day from Papoose. Okay? Best believe that. Over here, crashing that man's Mother's Day event like somebody wanted you there. Girl, if you don't go that way, done messed that woman's Mother's Day up with your clingy, thirsty little self. That man was chilling. That man had plans. That man was like, yeah, hey, look, I mean, Claressa is about to be at this fight. He planned that concert thinking you was going to be at that fight. That's what he did. Over here promoting a promotion company, and then when it's time for the main night for the company, your ass nowhere to be found. Just said straight, F that company. She said, F that company. I'm going to New York. This nigga, nah. That's how insecure this woman is. I'm going to New York. Forget that. Remy better not be around there. Remy better not be over there. And you better not be saying Happy Mother's Day to Remy either. Pat probably got a lie about even calling Remy. That's how much of a scary nigga he is. Now, hell, nigga, that's your wife. It's your baby mama wife. Well, your wife, but she has your kids or your kid. You can tell Remy Happy Mother's Day, Pat. Don't worry, Pat. Look, I know she might, put them paws on you, but you still in the right. Don't be scared, nigga. Don't be scared, nigga. Oh, scary ass. Over there, she like, Pat. She ain't even asked Pat. I'm be over there. Where y'all at? Where y'all at, nigga? He's like, I had thought you had the little fight. Wasn't that what you was supposed to be doing? Yeah, that's what you supposed to be doing. Now he got her saying, absolutely not. Absolutely not, Pap. Absolutely not. I ain't doing that fight. I'm coming over there to see my mother-in-law. That is not your mother-in-law. That is not your mother-in-law, ma'am. You over there chilling with Pap and Remy Ma's in-laws. Goddamn. She don't even get it. You don't even get it. You over there hanging with Remy Ma's husband and her in-laws. You ain't connected to nobody, no way, no how. Nothing. Just constantly taking L's. You know what you the quote of, girl? You know what you the quote of? You the quote of crooked wigs. You the quote of not being able to dress. You the quote of thick ass disco shoes. You the quote of always capping. You the quote of always starting shit. You the quote of always being in drama. You the quote of never taking accountability. Girl, you the quote of wearing crooked wigs. You the quote of half cornrow, half bush on your damn head. You the quote of that. Running around talking about quote this, quote that. That's what you the quote of. So you are the quote. I can name a lot of things you the quote of. Okay? I can. You the quote of thinking you a baddie when you look like me with a wig on. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man now. So, yeah, just know that. Running around here crashing that man Mother's Day, man. What's wrong with you? Take your ass back to Atlanta. They can't wait till your ass leave. They gonna wait. They mama start two-stepping as soon as Claressa leave. As soon as you leave, they all hurt. Mama gonna start feeling it as soon as you leave. You know what I'm saying? Running around here pressed for that man. It's Mother's Day. And where your mama at, Claressa? Where your mama at? Why ain't you go visit your mama? Why ain't you set up an event since you got all this money? Since you got the Corvette? Since you got the 8 mil? Why ain't you set something up for your mama? Why ain't you make a post for your mama? She ain't out. nothing to say about her mama. You thought she grew up in the foster home or something. You know, and even kids then, they still shout out their foster mama. You know what I'm saying? Even then, they still do that. This tells you a lot about Claressa. That should be a red flag right there. Damn, I mean, every Mother's Day, she ain't wishing nobody no Mother's Day, no Father's Day. There's not no. If they had a Sister's Day, then not even no Sister's Day. If they had a Brother's Day, she ain't even shouting out a Brother's Day. If they had a Cousin Day, she ain't shouting out no Cousin Day. If they had an Uncle Day, she ain't shouting out an Uncle Day. If they had a Grandma Day, she ain't shouting out a Grandma Day. If they had a Granddad Day, she ain't shouting out a Granddad Day. Girl, you ain't. What's up with your peoples, man? What's going on? She done burnt every bridge on earth. She done burnt every bridge. Beefing with your cousin. Mama don't get no Mother's Day shout out. You over there gotta play third wheel. Remy got about 15, 16 of them picks that you force yourself into. Remy actually got invited. Mama invited Remy personally, okay? Mom invited Remy personally, okay? That's what had happened. And then after that, they had another set of picks where it was just the mama, the sister, and Remy. They took that pick when you left. You ain't know nothing about that pick. You didn't know you didn't get a chance to take that pick. You know what I'm saying? That's why Pap couldn't wait to get from beside you. They got up there taking the pick like he was in jail, in prison somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Run around here, crashing somebody's Mother's Day, embarrassing yourself in the comments. Woo! Sheesh! Boy. Barbecued ribs. Boy, they was flaming. They was flaming her ass up for real, man. She make it real easy, man. Real easy. I can see if you would have just went up there, mind your little business, sat in the corner and shut the fuck up and just chill. It ain't show day. You know what I'm saying? Nah, She went down there, the only nigga with her whole camera out and just recording everything. Yeah, I'm at the concert. Yeah, me and Papoose there. Yeah. Papa over there talking to whoever he's talking to. You know what I'm saying? That her. Boy, if you don't go that way, no, that way, go. I'm out.